So, episode 2. This episode was annoying because I feel like both of the sisters just had like PMS and were overly emotional for no conceivable reason. So, what happened in the beginning? So, basically, they're still dealing with the fact that both singles are coming out the same day, and everybody thinks, oh, it's gonna be the end of the world because you're gonna force your fans to choose which one to buy. Like, people can't spend $2 and buy both songs, but whatever. So they're making a big deal about that. Tina says, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll get my marketing strategist to tell Erica that it makes no sense. But Tina didn't think to talk to the marketing strategist before she brought her in front of the crowd. And it turns out that the marketing strategist is just as worried as Erica. So that was a waste of time. Then they want to rehearse for Israel, where they are sure they're going to perform as Mary Mary. Fine. They're rehearsing. Erica actually sounds really good, and when she holds that note for yesterday, like she just does that like she was born to do that. Tina's notes is all wrong or whatever. I don't know. She gets frustrated. She leaves. Blah blah blah. So Erica's packing, and she's there telling Warren how rehearsal went, and Warren's like, if you didn't finish rehearsal feeling like you're ready to perform and it's perfect, then you should have never left rehearsal. And Erica's is like, well, it's not just me. Like, I can't be fighting with Tina. If Tina wants to leave, what can I do? And he's being the regular, responsible producer, husband, whatever that he is, and saying like, oh, but you need to do this, and this is what's required of you as an artist, and you've been gone for so long, you have to come out strong, blah blah blah. And Erica says something that I think is fair, which is like, okay, we share a lot of things. You're my producer. You own the label I'm under. You're my pastor. Like, now I just need you to be my boyfriend, like my man, and just be like, it's gonna be okay. And when she said that, like, I received it. I was like, yeah, Warren, eat that. Like, just take that and eat that. Like, hold that right here. Don't say nothing. He was like, well, if I feel like I need to tell you something, what I'm supposed to do? And I kind of understood that, but I also felt like he should have just not said nothing. But that's him and that's them and what they gonna do. They gonna be all right. So anyway, what happened after that? I don't know. But the show goes on, whatever. And Erica has her own little show that she's doing, and she invites Tina to come there as Tina and promote her solo stuff. Now, when it comes to the day of the thing, Erica is suddenly overwhelmed because she planned to have it outside and it's pouring rain. And she didn't have a contingency plan. Like, I never knew that anybody could ever plan an outside event and not have, like, what if it happens, what if it rains? Because I thought that, like, I don't know, I thought that was just, like, what you do, like, but whatever. So they have to, like, hurry to find a new venue. And Warren's doing that, like, she ain't even the one worrying about that, but she's at home, like, overwhelmed, wanting her mama, like, I don't know, like, what is that? Like, I don't know what is that you just, I don't know. Maybe I'm different. Like, I wouldn't call my mom for that. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'd be calling a venue, but that's me. So anyway, she's overwhelmed. She wants to call her mom so her mom can tell her baby it's going to be okay. But Tina is hogging the mom or something. So she starts crying out to God and be like, why is it so hard? I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to sing for you. And then you made it rain. Why did you make it rain, God? Blah, blah, blah. All of that, again, I feel like that's PMS because, like, that has no logic. Like, you know who God is. He makes it rain sometime. Like, you're supposed to plan accordingly. That's just sense. But anyway, Warren finds a place. They go to sing. Tina is there on time for once. Clap, clap. Credit goes out to that. And Erica, comes, gets her hair done, whatever, and says, "Oh, I want to do some Mary Mary." And Tina's like, "No, you told me that it was just going to be me, so I'm not doing that." And I didn't see anything wrong with that. Like, Erica made it seem like, oh, like, how can Tina do this? And, oh, so, like, maybe I'll bring it up again in this way. And I'm just like, but you did say you didn't want to do it. Like, she didn't have to do it. So, like, why did you change your mind? And even if you change your mind, you can't be wrong at somebody for sticking to what they said originally. That makes no sense. But, again, these people don't make sense. So... Erica feeling some type of way about it. Erica went up there. So Tina comes out first. Tina does her solo song, Too Hard Not To. Beautiful song. Like, soft, high notes, beautiful. Whatever. Erica comes out there with her new song, which is like catchy. There's a one time, something like that. Like, it's like a catchy thing, right? But, like, I don't like her voice in it. Like, she tries to sing this higher, wispy rap. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. That's not the voice I like Erica singing with. I don't know where she put her other voice down. Like the voice from yesterday, like she put that down somewhere and she picked up this different voice for this one time. And I don't like it. So she finishes that. And then she goes on to Shackles, which is her ploy to get Tina to come up there. But the way she starts singing Shackles, again, it's some voice that I don't recognize, I don't want to get to know. And, like, the song was getting butchered, if you ask me. It's not nice, but it's right. And Tina, who wasn't trying to sing Mary Mary, comes and saves the day. And she saved the day without even singing a verse of the song. Like, she just did, like, some squalls and some ad-libs. And it helped because I don't know what voice Erica was singing with. Like, she was doing a remix. She was doing, like, a slower version. And she was using some voice, I don't know. It was all bad. So, with all of this going on, it's like, that happens. We make it, through the performance, whatever. Then they go to the back, and Erica has yet another new manager. They think I didn't peep that. Like, listen, something must be wrong with y'all if y'all got to keep changing managers like that. I mean, Mitch might have been wrong, but he can't be all the way wrong if y'all can't stick with nobody. But that's not my business. So anyway, new manager comes in and says, I got good news. You're number one. And everybody squeals and ha-ha-has and high-fives and, ooh, this is great. And I'm just like, that's insensitive because then your sister just lost. But then he's like, oh, I got good news for you too, Tina. You're number two. And then he leaves. And I'm like, see, he ain't no good. Because if he was a good person, he would have came out and been like, great news, ladies. Address both of them. You two have the number one and number two spot on the gospel charts. That's how you do it. It's just like, y'all ain't the first sisters to compete. Like, if Venus and Serena could play each other and one lose, and they both could say like, yo, we the top two in the world. Like, that's great. We still winners. Like, why y'all can't be 1 and 2 and make that a good scene? Like, why y'all have to make the tension there? Like, that's dumb to me. Like, being number one and number two is great. Like, if y'all can have the number two spots in the family, that's great. So, we go to the day of Tina's video shoot for Too Hard Not To. They put a couple extra clip-ins in Tina's hair. Her fro is big and red and beautiful. I love it. But they got her dressed like a schoolgirl. Like, she's in, like, this little, like, short, like, I think it's pleated. Like, it kind of looks like a Catholic school skirt, but it's, like, pink. Like, the cut of it is like a Catholic school uniform skirt, but then it just has this weird pink. But then she also has, like, a floral top that's, like, a different shade of pink than the skirt. And then, like, the skirt, like, comes, like, right above your knee. But, like, her legs are really thick, like a football player's legs. So, like, it doesn't do anything to, like, lengthen her legs and, like, make them look a little leaner. So I just feel like she was styled all wrong. But from the neck up, makeup and hair, she looks great. She's doing the video shoot. She's all nervous because she's like, oh, I think I'm pregnant. I'm feeling sick, blah, blah, blah. And I'm annoyed because I'm just like, we already been through this. Like, we already seen this storyline. And for real, when you had the last baby by accident, your tubes should have been cut, tied, and fried. Like, they should have done whatever they could do to them tubes so that no egg could ever drop ever again. So, like, why are we talking about this? And then, like, I feel like that's real. Like, that's not even scripted. Like, because I feel like I really saw fear in Teddy's eyes when she came out the bathroom with that stick in her hand. Like, I feel like he looked, like, concerned for real. I don't know. Like, I don't get it. But then, yeah, so she started, like, breaking down, crying, saying, like, oh, Teddy gave her this great song to sing and people need it. And she just started crying. I'm just like, if y'all don't get your hormones in order, like, you're crying for no reason. But that was the whole episode. So I guess they're going to tell us next week that she's not pregnant and we're going to move on with our lives. But, yeah, it really didn't make any sense. But Tina's hair looked really good. And then in the confessionals, when Erica has on that black wig with the bangs, she looks gorgeous. Like, Erica is made to look like a geisha girl. Like, if she just keeps to, like, jet black, I feel like she looks gorgeous all the time. But, you know, everybody wants to switch it up, so do what you do. But that's it. Like, I'm feeling like this is gonna be the whole show, because, like, I already felt like I saw like a lot of the things that were, like, on the trailer already. So they might not be going out with that big of a bang. Until next week, y'all.